Hey guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Battlefield Waltz, continuing Abel's route in his final chapter, and everybody's sad about him, and they're mad, and whatever, and Richard's a douche. We didn't know Richard was a giant dick to begin with, you know what I mean? But anyway, it was my first time sleeping on a battlefield. I was anxious because of the uncertainty of the battle stretching on. Richard and Abel were under watch by the standing armies of Milvaria. Abel wasn't shackled, but he was isolated from us, so we couldn't talk to him. A stricter alias reassigned the commander's post from Abel to Luston starting tomorrow. All we could do was accept it. It was a tough day, in more ways than one. Yuriana mumbled as we prepared to sleep. Did you know about the issue with Abel? I couldn't answer right away. I felt guilty for hiding it from everyone else, and I also worried for Abel tomorrow. Oh, don't get me wrong. I didn't mean to blame you. I just thought it must have been hard if you knew. Ariana, these things happen, I guess. I believe what Abel said. I was surprised when I heard that, but he would never do something so cowardly. He's so straightforward, he'd take his crush out to lunch in front of everyone. He's so straightforward, he'd take his crush out to lunch in front of everyone. And we're like, what? Like we thought he was being sly, but he's like, I need to talk to you, and the next thing you know, you're gone. I hope this issue can be resolved peacefully somehow. Especially the look on her face, she's like, I know. Uh-huh. I hope so, too. I'm sorry I hid it from you. I only found out right before this war, too. And now I'm not sure what to do. It's a difficult issue, all right. Just when Yuriana offered me a wry smile, I just actually wanted to say, yeah, no, okay, I didn't think so. I don't know why I was like, there's no choices in the ending, so. Come here. Huh? Lady Ignis appeared suddenly and urged me to go to Queen Kiora and the others. And don't worry, we won't interrogate you. Yes. I'm sure this is about Abel. In the end, I wasn't able to complete the mission I got from Queen Kiora. I'm sorry, Abel. Oh, there you are. Hello. Sarazar's like, man, you're in love with Abel? So disappointing. Sweetie, all you had to do was ask me to be in love with you, and I would have been like, too late, already am. But you dropped the ball. And Abel picked it up. I'm sorry for calling you here so suddenly. Not at all. This wasn't the place. Oh, this wasn't the palace, sorry. There was no extravagant hall, yet seeing Queen Kiora and the others here added an air of elegance and authority. I had to tell you something before tomorrow came. First, I must apologize to you about something. Huh? I'm sorry for making you feel so terrible about Romulan, the boy. Queen Kiora, please don't say things like that. I must apologize for being useless, and... No, you did wonderfully well in the work you did for me, although it would not be completely accurate to call it work. Oh, when we first summoned you, we had confirmed that Abel was Razian's son. What? However, we didn't know anything else besides that. Yeah, that's why we entrusted it to you. We cannot enter the academy ourselves. Being his peer, we thought you might be able to discover something. We can't enter the academy ourselves. I mean, that's a bullshit lie, because you were on campus, so yes, you can. I mean, I get what they're saying, like, hey, we're here for a reason, but, like, we can't just poke around and be like, sup, home slices, figured I'd just come and have lunch with you guys. Like, that's gonna look sus as fuck. You know what I mean? But I couldn't. He'd been noticeable in tournaments since his mid-teens. Of course, we invited him to join Nirvana at the time, but he showed no interest. We thought he participated in tournaments for money, so we offered him a large sum, too. Yet he still didn't agree. This may sound uncouth, but illegitimate children of nobles are common. We simply assumed that Razian also had an affair.
But the situation had changed. Abel suddenly accepted the invitation into Nirvana.
Yeah, I mean, that does sound sus as fuck if you throw it that way, I suppose.
Isn't it natural to find this suspicious?
Yeah.
King Sarazar... And not long after that, the incident at your village occurred.
Oh.
The rest is as we told you at the castle. We didn't mention Abel then because we didn't know how we felt about Razian.
How he felt?
And they'd been separated for years. We didn't know what he thought of this father of his he'd never met. We wondered if he'd follow such a man's orders or if he had other intentions. For example, he could want to kill his own father out of hatred.
Which he does.
If that were the case, it may lead to the future that we desired.
King Sarazar, that's too much. Now, I mean, this is what I love about this man. He's like, I mean, it would save us all time. Whatevs. Like, I mean, it would. Like, Sarazar, don't be so mean to her. She truly does care about that boy. I didn't know how it all connected. None of them seemed overly concerned. We think that you changed, Abel. Huh? He was always alone, even after joining Nirvana.
He'd be the first one to raid the enemy and defeat them all expressionless. He never reacted to any praise, either.
Even when spoken to, he'd only respond with a bare minimum. He was the definition of superficially polite.
If he was his old self, he wouldn't have allowed himself to be hit earlier today. Oh.
I taunted him the best I could, yet he didn't take the bait. And who knew Avis would volunteer himself?
Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't think he had any affinity toward Abel.
Oh, by the way, I must tell you one more thing. I just talked with Richard earlier. He appeared to have been baited with the condition of Azul maintaining its autonomy when Romula conquers the West.
Is Richard from Azul? I mean, I'm guessing because otherwise why would he care?
As for Abel, it was Modesto who let that information slip. He didn't speak of the details, but from the way things look, Modesto must have said something that hurt Richard's pride.
Yeah, Abel's better than you? Huh?
As an Azul citizen, I find his actions unfortunate, but justified.
I love this man.
He'll not receive the death penalty, but after this battle, you will not see him again.
I nodded without saying a word. His actions were unforgivable. It's almost more disturbing, like Sarazar being like, don't worry, we're not going to kill him, you're just never going to see him again. I don't know if that's better. Like, we're not going to see him. I mean, okay, yeah, you go to jail, we're never going to see you again, because, like, we're not coming to visit you, you know? I mean, assuming that in this world they allow, like, visits, you know what I mean? Like, if someone you knew was in jail, you could go visit them in jail, you know what I mean? But, like, we ain't friends with Richard, ain't nobody going to visit him. But it just makes it sound, like, Sarazar just makes it sound so much shadier, like, oh, don't worry, we're not going to kill him, but you'll never see him again. And it's like, you're going to torture the shit out of him, aren't you? Oh, there's some darkness in there. You're like, he might wish he got the death penalty, is all I'm saying. Damn. But it wasn't hard to see what motivated him. Richard was consumed by envy, a corrupting force that lives in all of us. Do you all believe what Abel said? At least I do, but that's exactly why I fear what his choice will be tomorrow. I wonder how he's feeling right now, as he's alone. We're like, and you're like, I wonder how he feels, he's all alone, and I'm like, I could fix that.
Razian's powerful. There's a chance that both will be struck down at the same time.
Oh no! What if it's simply a matter between nations, and there's still the hope to negotiate for peace?
The problem is whether Abel will be able to forgive his father or not.
All we can do is pray. However, What you've given Abel should still be within him. Queen Kiora held my hand tightly. She says that like she knows we impregnated him, but no, I'm just kidding. You know what I mean? Like, what you gave him should still be inside of him. You know, the phrasing on that's kind of dirty and inappropriate, except for it should be reversed and like, what he's given you, and you're like, how did you know? No. Oh my God, is it when we kissed? Oh, I knew it. My mommy told me never to kiss boys because they get you pregnant. My sister called me earlier today, right? She was asking about hair dye stuff, but like when she called me, I was like, oh dear God, something horrible happened, right? I don't know how we got on the topic of like funny shit that like our dad used to do or whatever, but like totally forgot about this. And I was like, you know, it's these things that your parents tell you. You know how like you see people on like Instagram or anywhere else that are like, oh, my parents always told me this. And you're like, your parents fucking made you believe that as a kid? I'm not talking about like they kiss you and you get cooties. You know, or anything. I mean, they told you that when you were a kid, you know, oh, boys will have cooties, girls have cooties, whatever, you know, but it's like that shit that you like, you know, when people are like, my parents always told me this and I just found out that's bullshit. And you're like, how are you? And you're like, no, but we all have one of those stories. We all have at least one where you're like, what? For the longest time. And it's still one of those things that you don't think about until my sister brought it up. And I'm like, yeah, how did we go for so long believing that? And even right now, you're like, I can't believe my father would lie about that. He'd be like, you know how you test if a 9-volt battery works? You stick it on your tongue. Like you lick a fucking battery. Like, oh, it shocked me, it works. And I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I'm laughing so hard because I'm like, I totally forgot about that. But it's one of those things that's one of those things that someday you see someone do and you're like, the fuck are you doing? Why are you licking a battery? And you're like, my dad always told me you stick it on your tongue and that's how you know it'll shock you. It'll give a little shock if it's like the battery's good. You're like, I don't think you should. I never did it. I have never done it. Okay? You know, I've never done it. I was always like, no, that seems bad. And it's not because when I was younger, I was like, no, that just logically sounds bad. I was like, it's going to hurt. And like, so even to this day, I'm like, nope. I'm like, nope. I will get electrocuted and die. Like, but it's just like, what the fuck does that? But it's so funny because you're like, you know, when people do things and you're like, and they're like, my parents told me this, and you're like, no, don't do that. But we have, like, everyone's got that story. Where, like, yes, at some point you realize your parents were either full of shit, they were fucking with you, or they didn't know any better, right? But we all have at least one story where you're like, you know what? Yeah, no. And ours is the battery one, and that's pretty fucking funny because I kind of forgot about it. Again, don't get me wrong. They go in my smoke detectors. Did I say 9 volts? Yes, 9 volts. Until they beep, and then they get thrown out, because then they're not good. I don't need to check them. Because, like, who has 9 volts in a drawer that you're like, I wonder if these work? You know, they're in the package. They clearly work, you know? Maybe that's why back in the day was a Duracell or Energizer had the batteries that you pushed the little things on it, and it would show you if it was charged or not. And it would do that so that people would stop licking batteries. I don't know. Anyway, don't know why that came up, but it was just fucking hilarious. And I just keep thinking about it in the back of my head. Queen Kiora held my hand tightly. Sweetie, stop licking batteries. Let us believe in him. Wrapped in a blanket, I looked up at the stars, recalling the night in the field. If only war never happened. That was what I thought that night. I'm surprised they didn't let me go talk to him. Rude. He's my boyfriend. But now that the war started, I wondered how it would end. Would we win or would we lose? And where would Abel's hatred take him? I'm hoping that it'll end like Kiora, they like work out something and then like peace treaty type of a thing. I pulled the blanket over my head and shut my eyes. What? I was unsure I could sleep, but I managed to doze off a little as dawn neared. I probably slept for a few hours. I woke to the sound of others rising. Oh, Good morning. The breakfast is ready. Good morning. Breakfast was prepared by the medics from each army in Nikke's group. We had vegetable soup, sausages, and bread, more than satisfying for the battlefield.
Morning.
Good morning, Posh. While I was eating with Yuriana, Posh approached us, his head hanging low. Still crushed!
About Abel, I shouldn't have hit him so suddenly. He didn't try to dodge it. He didn't even take a stance. Anyone would move out of the way at a reflex in that situation. But he didn't do that. Even I was surprised when I hit him.
Maybe... I'm sure that Abel could have easily dodged it if he really wanted to.
Yeah, I know. I just don't get it anymore.
Poor Posh having an existential crisis still.
My old man can be annoying, but I'd never think about killing him.
God, you might change your mind when we're in your route and I'm drooling over your dad the whole time. And I'm like, hi, Posh's dad. Do you need a Posh's mom? Because, and he's going to be like, God damn it, I'm going to kill my dad. Just wait, Posh, don't worry. I'm going to make you eat those words. It must feel terrible.
Yeah. I wonder if he's serious. I mean, it's bad if he was lying, but it's just so...
I wonder what's going to happen.
I don't know.
Lord Avis said he was interested in Abel's choice. There was nothing we could do. All we could do was pray. The battle's second day began with a bang. Yesterday we had left immediately upon arrival, but we were more organized today due to more detailed instructions. Thanks to that, Romulo's front lines were pushed back near the mountain range, but... Wilhelm, can you hear me?
Yeah, what do you want?
Sorry. After the faltering azure light this morning, Wilhelm's voice was significantly softer. I had a bad feeling about this.
Don't talk to me then. He uses up energy.
Got it. I think it was a little past noon. I didn't have a clock on me, so I wasn't sure, but the sun was high.
It's Rosian!
When King Ildis made the announcement, we all faced the forest by the mountain range. This man better have a sprite. And if he looks like Abel, you know he's going to be hot as shit. Oh, despite being an enemy, he looked dignified. Jet black horses lined up, and the black and silver flags fluttered in the wind. And in the center of it all, there was a man that exuded a commanding presence. I don't see the ableness, but he's still kind of sexy, don't get me wrong. Look at you, sexy Silver Fox, because he's got the dark hair, but he's got the silver in the front. I still think Pasha's dad's hotter, but, Actually, you know what, though? Wait. No, put Abel here with the... Abel has got your brows. They have the same pissy look on their face. Yeah, no, okay, I see it. Okay. It's hard because you're like, I'm expecting an Abel copy with a little bit of the lines just to make him look older. But if you put Abel here and they have the same pissed off eyebrows. Seriously, you go to the same brow girl, huh? So that's him. There was no doubt about it. Even at that distance, I felt a sort of overwhelming pressure. Abel... Yeah, see? Angry eyebrows. I have the same... You'd be like, oh, you really do have the same angry eyes. Cute. He was looking straight at that man, and his expression was filled with mixed emotions that were difficult to describe. I want to see them on the same screen together. I felt unnerved because it wasn't just hatred.
I will strike him down, no matter what.
Suddenly, Abel's sharp cry echoed.
I'll do this alone. I will defeat Rosian by my own hands.
Abel! Rosian's band charged down at amazing speed. Abel also ran directly into it. I gripped my cursed sword and followed him. What was that me thinking? I don't know. Yeah! Ah! You bastard!
Swords!
Screams echoed around me, and dust from the cavalry obscured my view. I could only defeat nearby enemies.
Guess I have to do a little more.
Wilhelm, no, don't push yourself.
Don't be so naive, idiot. You can't lose this war, right? All of you, you better win this.
Azure lights rained down from the sky. Everyone fighting noticed them as well and briefly looked up.
If you don't win this, I'll never forgive you.
Wilhelm?
Shut up. If you have time to stand still, then go out and cut someone down.
Ugh! I knew it. This was the end. Wilhelm! I gripped the cursed sword tightly and rushed toward the enemy. Damn it! Ah! I can't die here! Die! It was a fierce battle. There was no time to think. I had enough trouble just defending myself as I desperately swung my sword. And, it's gotta end because Wilhelm's basically dead. A sharp, hateful neighing erupted, followed by a rippling, heavy roar. The students and soldiers who were fighting stopped suddenly. Could it be... I sensed something ominous and ran in the direction of the sound. CG?
Yes! Abel fighting his daddy!
You know, they kind of have a similar profile, too. Okay, alright. It's the eyebrows, definitely. What I saw instantly caused my mind to become a jumbled mess. I mean... it's good, you know? Oh... Abel was glaring at his father, Rosian, and swinging his sword down without hesitation. Rosian showed no mercy to Abel, his son, and struck back with equal force. Well, they're both stubborn bastards. Oh! Now we know where he gets it from!
It begins.
Yes. The students and soldiers, noticing their duel, stopped their own fight. They watched the unfolding feud with awe, respect, and envy in their eyes. Anyone familiar with combat would know. This battle would be remembered in the history of Ortesia.
Well, don't you think their fighting styles are identical?
Lord Avis asked me with a wry smile. Yes, I do see the resemblance. Though I've heard stories, I never realized the depth of their blood bond until now. As far as I knew, Rosian never taught Abel anything. Yet their stances and sword swings were strikingly similar. Lord Avis, what do you make of this? Why did you do what you did yesterday?
Why do you think I did it?
I don't know.
Sorry.
Lord Avis laughed cheerfully, which irritated me. The situation was very serious, but he managed to act like that. Do you think that Abel still wants to kill Rosian?
He'll likely finish what he said he would. But to me, if I were in Rosian's shoes, if Posh had come at me with all his might, I'd actually find joy in that.
Lord Avis?
And I'd respond in kind.
But...
If you've lost your father, correct?
Yes.
It may be difficult for a girl to grasp this concept. But as a father, there's no greater joy than seeing my son surpass me.
You've mentioned that before, and I think I'm starting to understand, but...
I think... Perhaps Rosian's hesitant right now. He doesn't need a foolish son for Romua, who'll just end up being a puppet. The future Romua king must be ruthless and willing to strike down his own father.
Huh?
And this is all just my imagination.
Lord Avis smiled, but this time it was tinged with sadness.
That choice can only be made by those two. All we can do is watch.
Lord Avis maintained his calm demeanor. Since he had to watch Abel, he must have been ready to kill him, yet he seemed untroubled. Or did he simply trust Abel? But if so, what awaited us was that one of them would fall. Abel... Well, in a bad ending, it might be Abel, to be fair, but... Silence fell. No one moved. We waited with bated breath for the battle's end. You know it would just be funny if they both give me a minute. No, okay, yeah. Anyone too. And they just tire each other out, and then they're like, all right, can we talk like normal people now instead of fist fighting? Well, in this case, sword fighting. You know what I mean? Because they're just so evenly matched. Of course, I wanted Abel to win. However, I couldn't help think of Lady Emera and what she would want. She doesn't want the man she loved and their baby to fight each other. Suddenly, the endless clashing of swords paused. In its stead, a sharp clang echoed.
Oh my.
Abel had found a tiny opening and exploited it, altering the movement of Rosian's sword. The battle, once evenly matched, began to tilt in Abel's favor.
Yeah, they definitely have the same pissed eyebrows. They have the same mad eyes. I love it. And the kind of the growl on their face. Yeah, no, okay. You have to be like, you didn't realize you have the same mad face. Definitely your dad. There was no doubt, though, right? Like, so you can't keep up anymore? Don't get cocky.
Were his eyes green?
Abel!
I thought Abel had the upper hand, but a ruthless strike quickly turned the tides. Victory could swing either way at any moment, deciding in the time it takes to breathe.
Rosian, accept your fate and die! Coward like you isn't fit to be king! Ridiculous! A nation cannot be ruled by ideals alone! Your betrayal was foreseen. You're weak, easily swayed, and pitiful.
Hey! My mommy said I'm great!
You bastard!
You know, I think it's nice, though, if Abel got his mom's eyes, because, like, he does look a lot like Rosian, so then Rosian's gonna be like, I see your mom in your eyes. You have your mom's eyes. Oh, like, he's fucking Harry Potter. Oh, my God. You have my face, but your mom's eyes. Rosian's sword was sent flying into the air. But see, this is the moment where Abel either kills him or just doesn't. Because he's defeated. Don't kill him. You know?
Oh!
The sword hit the dirt with a dry clank. A hush fell over all of us. Abel... Rosian was too far from his sword. Even if he tried to retrieve it, Abel would likely deliver a fatal blow first. If that was Abel's intent. I'm hoping he changed.
Well, your final moments have arrived. It appears that way.
Abel slowly walked closer, his sword raised. Blood would be shed if he swung it down.
Before I end your worthless life, apologize. Apologize? Of all things, why that? Apologize to that woman.
Oh.
I'll give you enough time for that.
So Rosian's like, why would I apologize to the woman I loved who left me?
Took my child! Apologize to the woman you toyed with and beg for forgiveness. I refuse. What? I have nothing to apologize to Emera for. There were no lies between us, regardless of what you think. You... What's wrong, Abel? Strike me down! Cut your father's head off!
Stop! My voice, cutting through the silence, snapped me back to reality. Everyone's gazes turned to me. I'm sorry. I wiped away my tears and stepped back. I had screamed something I shouldn't have. I desired something I shouldn't as a Nirvana student. No, but like, I think you should have a balance. Like, you should know, I'm a Nirvana student, so we're here to go fight in war, but also you can still want peace and peaceful resolutions. You know what I mean? I think that's totally fair. It was nothing. Abel took a deep breath and he gripped his sword once more. He held it up high and...
Die, Rosian, the king of Romua!
I shut my eyes. The sound of torn flesh and terrible stench of blood forced me to keep them closed. Did he actually just kill his dad?
It's alright.
Lord Avis tapped me on the shoulder, or did he just, like, stab him and make him bleed? Like, ha! Made you bleed. Lord Avis? I slowly opened my eyes, but hesitated to look.
So this was his choice.
What? I slowly looked up. There was bloodshed, but it came from Rosian's slashed left arm. Left arm? Left arm. Abel... Okay, I was actually shocked for a second. I was like, look at the Abel. Oh, yeah. Intense CG. I was like, he's actually going to kill his dad. I was not expecting that. Him to not kill him, expecting that. But, like, nice little slight bamboozle for a second where I was like, did he actually do it? Ready to clutch my pearls.
I've defeated Rosian, the king of Romua. From this moment forth, I shall be the new king of Romua.
Actually, you know what? I'm here for this.
And I propose a permanent peace treaty with Milvaria, Azul, and Digroth of the West. I will never allow the flames of war to ravage Ortesia ever again. That's the decree of your new king.
You are so hot right now. Oh. She's like, oh. Brushes her hair out of her face. The silence was deafening. No one uttered a word as they witnessed the undaunted tears of the new king. Rosian's wound was deep. Even with treatment, he'd likely never wield a sword again. Exactly why he did it. But even so... Abel! Oh, look, we just go run and embrace him. How cute. Oh my god, we get to be a queen. I jumped into his arms before I realized. Didn't expect the first route to make us a queen, but okay. Oh, look at him embracing us. It's so cute. We are so small compared to him. Thank you. My words were incoherent through the tears. I didn't even know if saying thanks was an appropriate thing to do. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. I mean, yes, because, like, he was so consumed with hatred, but now he's like, I defeated him, that's it. But he's not dead because he's still my dad. But I was simply relieved that Abel hadn't taken Rosian's life. How adorable. I love it.
It's your fault. Seriously, you're too naive.
Nah, you need me on your side, goddammit. You need a queen to slap some sense into that stupid man brain of yours. Oh, I totally just double-clicked that. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Eventually, I'll have you take responsibility.
Oh, sir? Huh?
Remember that.
Wait, what? Oh, he's gonna punish us. That sounds sexy. Then I realized everyone was watching us. Oh! I lightly pushed Abel away out of reflex.
The new king of Romua is born! Let's celebrate this victory together.
Cheers rumbled and echoed across the wild lands. I felt tears welling up once more, this time out of joy.
I didn't think you had it in you.
Wilhelm? I heard his voice coming from somewhere, but he was nowhere to be seen. Oh, we get to be with Abel and everything's happy, and Wilhelm dies. It's kind of fucked up.
Good for you. Now I can rest in peace.
Oh.
See ya.
Wilhelm, thank you. Thank you! The end of Wilhelm. That is so... It's like... You need a break? Well, the scenes are transitioning. Let's get you to a break. Never mind. And the thing came up. It's kind of sad. Like, I mean, it's kind of sad that, like, Wilhelm dies in a way, but it's, like, kind of nice. I hate to say that. That sounds fucked up, but I think you know what you're like, yeah, no, we get it. You got it. You know what I'm going for. Because, like, he's been trapped in that cursed sword, and if he didn't disappear, then he'd still be trapped in the cursed sword, and he'd be trapped inside of us, and that would make our wedding night with Abel and anything else really fucking awkward. It would always be a threesome. You know what I mean? And, like, I don't know if Abel's down for that. But also, it's, like, kind of, I mean, us not being funny now, you know, it just sucks for poor Wilhelm. Like, he's trapped. And, like, he wants to be free. So, like, being able to finally rest after centuries is, like, good. But it's still like, oh, it's still kind of sad. Even if you're happy, you could be sad about it and happy about it at the same time, you know? So, like, good for him, but, oh, it's still sad for us, but. The victory feast was held at the palace in Milvaria for an entire week. The castle, always adorned with flowers and verdure, was now so festively decorated that there was barely room to stand. Verdure, whatever. Lord Avis and the others emptied countless barrels of liquor, while Queen Kiora and King Sarazar watched with amusement. Abel was already exuding a regal air befitting a king, making his Nirvana uniform seem all too restrictive. He said I'd have to take responsibility, but what would he make me do? Oh, girl, now you're being naive. We exchanged a few words in the hall, but Abel didn't mention anything about it. Is he mad at me? What if he punishes me as king?
Oh, he's gonna punish you as king, but it's gonna be like the fun kind.
The cursed sword had lost its light. Once the azure light of the cursed sword faded, it became clear as glass. That beautiful blue must have been the color of Wilhelm's soul. I discussed this with Queen Kiora and the others, but no one reprimanded me. Queen Kiora mentioned that she knew the cursed sword's power was weakening day by day. She knows too much! King Ildis noted that he must have been satisfied to meet his end in that battle. Wilhelm wasn't the kind to say a lot, but as he vanished, his voice seemed satisfied. Wilhelm's smile that I thought I saw would forever stay in my heart.
Hey.
And his punishment is like, well, you're going to have to be the queen now. I suddenly heard that familiar voice and almost jumped in surprise. Abel, did you want something?
Why are you so nervous?
Huh? Well, I better not say that I was thinking about what he's going to make me do. He doesn't look mad. Maybe he said that in the heat of the moment and has already forgotten about it. I mean, I'm going to guarantee you, now she's just being stupid. Because, like, he wasn't like, it's your fault. I'm going to make you pay for it. He wasn't being angry. He's like, I'm going to make you pay for it. You know he said it, and you'd be like, you said that kind of sexy. You know that, sir. You know damn well he said it sexy-like. So she's just being dumb now.
I heard from Sarazar. You're going to remain here in Nirvana, right?
Huh? Oh, yeah, I will. The cursed sword's just a normal sword now, but Instructor Alias and Queen Kiora both said I can stay here. She's like, I don't really have any place else to go. Yes, you do. You're going to be returning to Romulus soon, right, Abel?
Yeah, in a week.
I see. Okay, like, this is, like, you're staying here? I mean, where else am I going to go? You could come with me to Romulus and be my queen. Excuse me? Are you proposing to me? You better have a ring. Okay, can I just tell you, were you all thinking the same thing I was thinking? Like, was it the last part when we were trying to talk him out of killing his dad and he was crying? Which part was that? I don't know. But you know that? And then he's like, all she had was a, like, pearl and diamond ring. And I was like, are we going to end up with that ring? Is that how you're going to propose to us? I was thinking it in my head, but I didn't say it. And now it's like, we going to get that ring, ain't we? Come on! Me putting my hand out. I was like, what are you doing? Waiting for the ring for you to propose. Come on, let's go. I ain't got all day. I ain't getting any younger. I see. It was to be expected. Now that he was the new king of Romula, he would return to his own nation. He wouldn't be here anymore. I knew that I should congratulate him, but part of me dreaded our separation. I smiled awkwardly at him.
Here.
Abel casually held out a silk bag. Is it the ring? Huh? What's this? Because he gave it to me so casually, I opened it without much thought. It is! It's the fucking ring! Abel? It's the ring his father gave his mother! My entire body tensed up when I found a luxurious silver bangle decorated with large black pearls and diamonds. Oh no, he said bangle, not ring. Right, never mind. Right. Well, anyway, still, he'd given us it. Man, I don't know why my brain thought it was a ring. I think I first thought when he said it was like a pearl and diamond, and I was like, ring? And then he said bangle, and I was like, oh, it's a bracelet. Like, you know, I forgot. But still, I was like, oh, okay, we getting that. When he mentioned it, I was like, you're going to gift it to me, though, aren't you? You know what I mean? I knew that was coming. Is it an engagement bracelet? Because that works. I'm fine with that. Anyway, my entire body tensed up when I found a luxurious silver bangle decorated with large black pearls and diamonds. This was the bangle Rosian gave Lady Emera. Doesn't that mean... Abel, isn't this...
Take responsibility.
He's like, he's looking at us kind of angry, and he's like, you have to take responsibility, you need to be the queen now. I told you it wasn't going to be bad. We knew.
I'll return after learning to be king. You will become the next queen of Romua.
Sorry. I love him so hard right now. It's not like, will you be my queen? He's like, I'm going to come back after I learn to be king, and you will be my queen whether you like it or not. That's how you're going to take responsibility for this. Golly gee, darn it, shucksy doodles. I mean, I guess if I have to. I love it's not even a question. He's like, you will do it. And you're like, aye, king.
I missed my chance to kill that man because you talked about childish things. I need you to take responsibility for that.
Look at his little face. He's so soft. I love it. Abel?
Or are you going to find someone else because I'm going back to Romua?
No, we'll never. I mean, Sarazar's right there. Just kidding.
And then take this as a token of our promise. I will come for you, no matter what.
He's so amazing. Oh, look at her happy face and him holding. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. Abel.
I love you. Forever and always.
Wait, there's an after scene, right? Because he's not just going to leave like that. He's coming back, right? Okay. I can't believe this is the end. Shit. Okay, that ended fast. Oh, dear. What do I do? Abel's going to be here soon. Oh, good. This is him coming back. I came up with some things I wanted to say, but I don't want to come off as childish. He'll be leaving here.
Oh, you're here already.
Hello. What did you want to talk about? Oh, unless this is now a week later when he's leaving. We should go with him. I don't want to leave with it. I don't want the ending to be like he leaves and it's like someday we'll be together. No, we kind of got the huggy thing, but it was still like with the thing that he's gonna leave. I want the now we're together forever, because we're not getting a fan disc of this because this game is old as shit. Like this may have just been localized, but this game is old as shit. So like they know this is not like it came out in the last year or two. Maybe it's like. Is this game like 10 fucking years old or more? We ain't ever gonna fan disc, so you need to wrap this shit up in a way that makes Spacey happy. Okay? Alright? That's all I'm saying. Do your job, game.
Well, honestly, I don't have anything special to say or give like I did the other day.
Okay, so this is like when he's leaving. Damn it.
If anything, I just wanted to make something clear with you.
With me?
The bangle I gave you the other day isn't fake, understand? I meant every word I said.
I didn't think it was fake, and I'd never doubt your words, Abel.
I see. And that's good.
He's so awkward. I love him. He doesn't know how to human. But,
Huh?
Sorry, I thought I understood that this was the best outcome for you, Abel. Thinking about how you won't be here starting tomorrow.
You know, I don't want to be separated from you either.
I don't want us to be separated.
You really did save me.
He has to go learn how to be king. That's a fact. We don't have to stay at Nirvana. That's our choice. It's kind of nice that they let us stay. We don't have to. We can learn. Like, if we want to keep honing our sword fighting skills, we can learn from Abel.
And to be honest, the hatred inside of me is still there. If I go to Romulo, I'll have to meet that man whether I want to or not. My subjects will probably detest me.
Oh.
It would be easier to stay. You're here too.
Abel.
But I want to make your wish come true.
My wish?
A world without war. Peace and prosperity for both the east and west sides of Ortesia.
You know, I love the fact that you were going to make world peace happen, because that's what I want. Like,
Shit, find you a man who's gonna make world peace happen because you wanted it. Fuck. Like, most of us are like, find you a man that will go get you, like, fast food, like Burger King when you're like, hey, I'm craving Burger King. And it's like, what do you want? I'm in the car. You know what I mean? Who doesn't act like it's a chore to, like, do something nice for you? And this man is gonna fucking save the world for us. Holy shit. This is why I'm gonna die alone, because, like, we play Atome games, and, like, even the trash, not able, but you know what I mean? Like, even trash is, like, still leagues above what you're gonna get most of the time. I don't know. I mean, I know there are some, like, fabulously wonderful men out there, but they have few and far between, and, you know, I don't leave my house, so I ain't never gonna find That's a me problem. But, like, shit! You're just making expectations higher, sir! Jeez! You know? Most women are like, he put his dish in the dishwasher without being asked. Amazing! And this man's like, I'm gonna make sure world peace happens, because that's what you wanted, right? And you're like, you're gonna fucking heal the world? Fuck! That's amazing! Shit, sir! What? Thank God my air conditioning's on, because I might have a heat stroke with how hot this man is right now. I also want to build that sort of future with my own hands. Abel... It's funny. My past self would probably scoff if he saw me now. He'd say I'm doing something foolish, and remind me that my only goal was to simply kill that man. Yeah, but see, if that's the only goal you had, then once you killed him, what would you fucking do? You'd have an existential crisis because you had nothing left. But when the time came, I just couldn't cut him down with my sword. I remembered your words, and in that moment, I understood everything. That man was prepared for his own death, and he loved my mother in his own way. Abel... I still despise the man. I could never respect him. And that's why I will be the new king and create a new Romula. It will surpass not only him, but all the other kings. And in the new world, you must be the one to stand by my side. Abel felt so different now. I tried to remember who said that first. I recalled it was during the victory banquet. He still wore his undaunted expression, yet people whispered that he looked softer. His raw emotion at camp and his decisive actions turned fear into respect. No one held disdain or disgust for him. Much to Richard's chagrin. Everyone in Nirvana fully trusted Abel and celebrated his venture into a new beginning. The other day, I was too happy to think about it carefully, but I'm just a regular girl. I don't know royal court etiquette, and I've never worn a dress in my life. You still want me to... I grew up without learning etiquette, and I hate flashy, restrictive clothing as well. CG? CG time? Yes. Oh my god, look at his goddamn beautiful face looking at us with that adoring look in his eyes. Ah! Well, I do want to see you all dressed up. Oh, I love it. Because, like, her little shocked face, but this is so much prettier. Look at it. Oh, she's beautiful. This is lovely. I didn't think you cared about those things. Anyone would. Then don't. And don't worry. You'd look good in dresses and jewels. I mean, damn right I would. I'll have Romeo's best. No, the continent's best tailor make your dresses. And also the best craftsman to craft your crown. Huh? I mean, I love this. King energy. Literally. But, like, also figuratively. But literally, like, I will find the best person to craft. You're like, sir? All you had to do was be like, you'll be my new queen. And I was already sold. You don't have to keep trying to sell me on this. I was already there. Like, I am already designing my... I'm already, like, I'm in line waiting, like, are we there? Are we there yet? Although, you're most beautiful when you wield a sword, so you should wear armor sometimes. You know, that's gonna be our foreplay. People are gonna be like, where are the king and the queen? Oh, they're like, what? What's going on? They're outside having a sword fight. Oh,
And because they know damn well that turns us on. And there could be rebellions that want to bring down this new upstart of a king. And there could be invasions from other continents. But you'll be there to have my back, right? Like, how hot is this? That this man's not like, no, he's like, I will protect you, but also like, it's gonna be hot when we fight together. And you're like, damn, yeah! I mean, I would suck at this, but like, fuck yeah, I'm here for this energy, Abel, damn! Abel, no other woman fits better at my side than you. Or am I just being selfish? Be selfish, sweetie, I love it. Is this not what you want? No, I want to be with you too, Abel. Then there's no problem. I'll do my best so that I can come for you soon. I don't want you out of my sight. And I will never let you go from then on. You must never leave my side. So, be prepared for that. Hot. I'm here for it. Oh, kissy time. Oh, is that how it ends? I don't like that he's gonna leave us and then come. I mean, he's like, he's gonna come back for us. So, like, I don't like that, but, like, it's okay. It's okay. Like, I'm actually okay with it. Because, like, in my head, I'm like, no, don't leave me. We've played that game where you, like, my lover leaves me for a year, and then I'm like, a year later, a shop has been unlocked. Ancient Memories has been unlocked. Ooh, we acquired 200 magic stones. Nike's route's been unlocked. There's a lot of fucking shit we just unlocked. Let's see. I totally missed that. Was it, like, saving? Let me see something about let me go to our guide for a hot second. That's the walkthrough. Now that's, let's see. Okay, we got the bad endings, and I don't know. Oops, okay, oops, I lost my thing. Okay, I wanted to see if it said anything in the guide about, because we'll do the bad endings, obviously, but if it said anything... if it says anything about the store or anything like that, or if there's system and localization. No, that's basically doesn't say anything about that. I was just scrolling because I don't want to, like, Okay, I was just checking to see if it said anything about, like, the little store. Okay, wait a minute. Nope. Okay. Anyway, let's see what Ancient Memories says. What is it? The book remains sealed. Oh, do you have to get, like, everybody? Oh, you probably have to do all the routes, right? Because... Oh, because you know what? Abel, Lustin, Posh, Nike, Tifalet, and then maybe it'll open because it's Wilhelm, right? The Cursed Sword's Memories. Okay, so you get the little... What's the Chronicle? Oh, okay. That's just like the route things. Okay. And then what's, Oh, magic stones earned from completing routes can be exchanged for bonus items. Purchased picture items will be added to others. Some have additional variations of voices. Purchased short stories will be viewable in the shop. Select after purchasing to view them. Birthday present Abel. Confirm. Yes. Our morning Abel. Yes. Oh, look at Shelley. Look at him. So adorable. When he wears glasses, Abel! Excuse me? Oh my. How adorable. It's gonna be so great. Abel Report, Part 1. Curious about him. Like, I didn't read his things because it takes... Okay. Oh, well, that's perfect. Oh, it gives you just enough to buy... That's so silly. Oh my god!
Birthday present, Asaka Richard. Asaka wears glasses when Chalet wears glasses? Wait. Why is there only a Mephisto report? Well, Mephisto, like, why? No, we need more. It's kind of, like, funny because it's, like, Asaka Richard for birthday present, and then Asaka and Richard and Chalet for glasses. I can't wait to see this. Oh, my God. This game knows me. Did you know this? Did you guys know this? Did you know this? Did you know there was, like, a whole section about, like, glasses? No. Who wrote this game? Who are they? I need to hug them. They're my favorite person ever. Was like, are these like actual glasses? Okay, so returning to title screen. Yes, because we bought everything because we have no magic stones. Wait. Yes. Oh. Leaving already? You talk too slow, Chalet. The text on that. Okay, so where did it say shit was? Because I'm just too excited about the glasses. My brain broke. Where did it say they go? Wait a minute. I need the repeat because I did not. My brain is broken. But it said. Okay, but that's not doing anything. So where do we go for that again? How am I stupid? I'm so stupid. I read it and I was like. It's not in the guide either about where to go. And it's not in here. And I can't buy any of the other ones. Okay, so. Aw, I wanted to show you more. Too bad. I'm sure you did. Okay. Oh, you have to click A again when he's done talking. Oh my god. Yeah, but Chronicle was just. Where did they go? I'm very confused. I'm very confused. There's nothing else, like, in these things. Like, where do they go? Do they go under other? Oh my god, they do. Well, 4 of them are under other. I love the background. Abel birthday present, our morning, when he wears glasses. Oh my god, but when he wears glasses is just a sketch, but I'm... Son of a bitch, shut up! Oh. I don't care that it's just a sketch. I love it. He's so angry and I don't care. I love it so much. It doesn't have to be a fully colored CG. It's still just Abel in glasses. They know what they're doing to me. I hate this. I love it. It's gonna kill me. Best game ever. Everyone in glasses. What the? What? You know, every single time, like, I wonder what he would look like if he just put on glass. You know, it's always in the back of my motherfucking mind, and this game's like, done, here you go, you're welcome. This is like baby Abel. And the thing is I can't read because it's all in Japanese. Oh. Like, and that one is his early days. What else did we unlock, though? I feel like we unlocked several other things. Why does it say 8 of 57? Wait a minute. Okay, there was no variations there. Oh. Oh, I didn't get to this page of the... Okay, these are just the other, like, that's the cursed sword. Okay. This reminds me of, like, I had a Shira sword when I was a kid, and it had, like, it looked like it had, like, the gold handle. Obviously, it was plastic, and it wasn't nearly as cool. But, like, it had, like, two tubes on the side that were like bubble tubes, so that like it had liquid inside of it, so it looked. And it's there's something about this that's just triggering this memory for me. Like, okay, what is that? One of. Oh, Pasha's pattern. Oh, okay. And then Emma's bracelet. Beautiful. I like that they actually have these. They show them a little bit, but then they show them. I wish they would kind of tell you what they are and like when you have the things on the bottom. And then we know that that's the necklace Abel gave us. Beautiful. Okay, so these are the Abel's birthday present. Look at him blushing. It's so cute. I love these little things. Oh. And hi. Why does he look like Okita from fucking Hakuoki right now in this? Oh my. Hello. What were we doing? And you're waking up all like ruffled. I'm here for this. Oh my god. Damn. Our morning. I bet. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so these are the rest of... So these are El Abel's CGs. And you know how I like it. Oh, wait. Nice. Nice. I was like, if I hit the A button and there's no variation, it doesn't work like a back button. Yay, this really is the best game ever. I get to see all of them in glasses. All of them in glasses. Even Shelly in glasses. I'm here for this. We got side characters in glasses. I get to see Asaka in glasses. We get to see Richard in glasses. And you know it's going to be good looking. And despite the fact that Richard's a douche, she's still good looking. So, like, I can't, whatever. And, like, I'm just saying, they could have done everybody. We've already seen Sarazar in glasses, though. So, good enough. But, like, I love... glasses. And when I hit the A button for a CG variation, it doesn't act like the back button if there aren't any. That's the best day ever. There he is. That was when he was waiting for what's-his-face. I don't know where the other things are. I'll figure out where they are, and we'll do it at the end of the next part, because we're already over, so. Like, the CGs are good in this game. I appreciate them. Like, And they get better. I feel like the ones in the beginning were good. And then you go, and they just get better and better as they go. Like, this one's fucking adorable. Look at him. Look at his soft little face. Oh. And she has giant eyes, but they work. They're not like saucer-eyed McDerp face. Like, they work on her, and I'm totally here for it. So. This whoop is so fucking cute. He's so awkward. Oh. I love it. Ugh. He's getting all... Then you're gonna kiss me, right? Actually, did he kiss us then? What do you know? No, because, like, this is... No, this was like the kiss me, and then he didn't. Then he did. Was that the same scene? I don't know. Yeah, because then there she is all, like... Still just the closing and enjoying... you're closing your eyes and enjoying the kiss, but not putting your arms around him. It's still just stiff as a board. They could have fixed her arm on that, but it's okay. You're not really... You notice that, and then you're like, but just look at their beautiful face. Look at his face. Ugh. And this, the awkward hand grabbing. The flaming blush on her cheeks is so cute. He's got a little one, too. Oh, it's adorable. Love it. Oh. In the moonlight. They're so good. Oh. Yeah, the CGs are good. So far, I mean, this game's great. So we've had a great time with it. You know what I mean? And, well, we're done with our first route. We have to do his bad endings next time, obviously. Oh, it's funny because it's not a different version of the same CG. It's a totally new CG. Huh. Okay. Like, oh. Look at that. It's so wrong to use that as an NCG. You're like, look, he's just crying. It's so sad. We don't get any in the bad endings because he's got 24 out of 24 here, so. Huh. Aww. Again, people should... It's a good thing they didn't, like, show up, like, here. Okay, so that was just more his, like, eyes, shocked face, and then now he's just, like, Yeah. Posh punch him.
Fighting your daddy.
I mean, it's a little kind of sad you didn't see too much with Rosian, but you know, I mean, like, that wasn't the point. It was really more about Abel's feelings about his dad, but.
There you go. I'm the new motherfucking kid. God, so hot.
Damn, Abel. Oh. And, oh. That one's so cute. I know his, like, face is a little scuffed up, but it's so beautiful. I love this one a lot. Okay, that was just the first version. Oh. That one's adorable, too. Oh. Oh. This one's great. Is that our last one? It is, because that's, like, the first one. The first, here's Abel, and you're like, hi! This one's adorable, though. Yeah, alright. Well, there's other things that we bought from Chalet's shop that I don't remember. It told me how to get to it, but I don't quite remember. So I will look up how the hell to get to those or where the fuck they are, and then we will, you know, figure out. I was just scrolling to see if I could figure out where they are in the guide. She doesn't tell you. She's not telling you, probably because, hey, the guide tells you, you know, when you open it, and then I was just too excited about the glasses thing that I totally freaking forgot. I'm not very smart, so. Because it was just the case file. Oh, maybe you could click it in there. I thought one of them said you could access it from in there, but okay. We will try to remember to read those next time after we do our bad endings, because the bad endings will be, I'm going to assume, shorter, so. Anyway, we have 2 of those. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.